Hey everyone, it's Patchworth again, and I just wanted to give you another behind-the-scenes update on what's going on with the show. You may have noticed, if you've been following me, that I just started a new show, Mercenary Kings, and with that, the reason why it took me so long to start posting those is I was doing some customized art for the thumbnail, which you've probably seen if you click on the video. I've got a larger version of that, and I just posted it on this new art posting website, which is in beta right now, called CG Beats. And I can post a link to that in the description here, and you can check it out. If you like it enough, I can actually have a larger size. I could turn it into a wallpaper if you want. And, you know, I'm going to start posting a lot of the art for the show there, so you can actually take a look at it, and if you like that sort of stuff, I can maybe start doing some streams with the actual making of the art process. I'm not sure how to do that with the whole music aspect yet, since I'm still new at all of this, but it's a possibility and it's something to think about in this show. If you like it, leave a comment below, and I can see about doing that in the future. I want to start doing a series where I take a look at various games and sort of do reviews. I mentioned this in the last one. The problem is I'm not exactly sure what kind of logo I should have for it, so if you've got any suggestions for game worth, you know, let me know, and I can I'll take your suggestions into consideration, because I personally don't have any. The only one I've got is, you know, Patchworth with, you know, dollar signs, and he's counting money, or he's looking into a wallet, and I could do like he's looking in the wallet and like the, you know, the moth comes out of it. But, you know, other than that, I got nothing. I don't know what would be best to represent that. A lot of other people have much more recognizable logos. I hesitate to bring up WTF is, because that's probably the most famous if you're into the whole gaming online, you know, YouTube community. So I'm not sure what to do with that. Other than that, there's not really been that much going on. I do have a couple of other Let's Plays that I want to do, if not full Let's Plays of, at least a couple of videos of it. Plague Inc. Evolved. I know in the review that I did of it, I actually called it Extended or Extreme or something that it actually isn't, so you know, don't give me too much crap for that, because I'm already giving myself crap for it. I was going to edit it, but at this point, whatever. So there's that. I actually tested out a few other games, and I do want to do Octodad 2 Dadliest Catch, because that game looks hilarious, and I kind of want to draw my character as an octopus. So there's that. Other than that, it's been a pretty hot summer so far. It's really heated up in the last couple of months, and we had this thing over the weekend where the Navy was by, so, you know, the Blue Angels have been flying over the entire time, so that's been kind of irritating. I'm hoping it doesn't show up on any of the recordings that I got, but I do know my stuff's not that strong, so probably not going to be an issue. So, since we did this last time, I actually wanted to sort of get off the topic of games briefly, because I discovered another webcomic just this week that is really cool, and I wanted to share it with you guys because it's still starting out, and the artwork is extremely good, and the subject matter is something that you don't really see. The webcomic is actually called Stay Still, Stay Silent, and it's actually done by a Swedish lady by the name of Minna Sundberg, and she actually did another webcomic called A Red Tail's Dream, and I want to kind of check that out too, but as of right now, you know, I've read all through the Stay Still, Stay Silent, or SSSS. It's sort of a post-apocalyptic story, and stay with me, because instead of being like a zombie comic, it's actually like old school Finnish mythology, where the creatures that you're running from are like trolls and various types of Finnish, Swedish monsters, fae, and just those kind of old school, big thumpy kind of monsters. For example, if you've never seen the movie Trollhunter, that's a good movie too. You want to check that one out, because that surprised the hell out of me with how good that was. But it's sort of the same idea, where it's, I guess, what was it? I think it's like almost 100 years after the world's end, and all of the world is the Dark World, and it's all infested with different types of monsters and fae and whatnot. The only settlement that's still viable and still has people in it is Iceland. And that's the last place where it's completely done, because there is a plague that wiped out a bunch of people, so you've got people who are immune and not immune to what was called, I believe, the rash sickness. And people have gotten back to their roots. They have, some of them have gone back to the old gods, and they they can actually train cats, which are the only, one of the only mammals to survive the plague, to hunt down small little plague demons and to communicate with humans. So they're like familiars, but they don't talk, so it's done really classy. Then there's people who have magic, people who are like archivists who try to look through the technology of the old world. It's a really, really well done comic with a great art style, great colors. I don't know much about Finnish, Swedish, Danish, history. Basically, the only thing I know about it is some mythos that I found in old episodes of Mystery Science Theater 3000. I don't know much, but it's done in a really epic style. I read it in like 2 days, guys. It's amazing. Check it out. Stay still, stay silent. Again, for my fellow webcomic fans, definitely check that out. Oh, you might notice the hair. Yeah, I kind of shaved my head the last time, before the last. This is actually the length that I usually try to keep it, for personal comfort for the most part. My hair is unruly, and especially with it being as hot as it has been, this is definitely what it's going to stay at least until then. The only reason I didn't do it before now is because I couldn't really find a barber close enough, so I just did it myself. So if I look like crap, my bad, sorry. Oh, and contacts, which people seem to notice less. Finally managed to use my insurance from work to get these guys, so it's going to make it easier to do any kind of clown makeup that I do later on. As I said, for now, not something you need to worry about, because I don't even know how to set up the webcam yet, so that's it. I don't know really what else to mention, guys. It's been kind of a slow week. I've mostly just been, working hard, and mostly evenings, so I haven't had much time to record. So other than that, I'm just going to keep posting the Mercenary Kings. Hopefully it's enjoyable. I'll try to throw in some awesome knots to break up the monotony, and maybe do a little bit of either Plague Inc. or Octodad. So, that's what's going on. So thanks for joining me, guys, and until the next one, cheers all.